Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix. And in today's episode we are going to be dealing with Ursla and the fallout of what we witnessed at the end of the last episode. And if we have enough time, we are also going to be repaying a visit to the 100 Acre Woods for our next mini challenge if we have time. So without further ado, let's get on with today's show and let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Within 5 seconds of starting, we're already getting jumped by the Heartless. But we do need the Thunder Gems and the Frost Gems at some point or another, so what better time than the present to go farm for those as we go along, since we are in the area. Of course, I will edit out most of these battles as well, because there's going to be quite a few of them. I need to edit this one.
In the palace.
I apologise, a little bit of the cutscene may have just been cut off because I accidentally swam
without
towards
your daddy knowing.
entrance into the throne room.
I can help
well,
you get
towards
to
the
these
throne room
other
area
worlds you love
while trying to deal with some of the Heartless. I did clear them all out. And this is the area we needed to be heading for anyway. Actually, you know what, they're using the Surge Ghosts, so I'll leave them. That one never had
See ya!
So you should have the experience coming in particularly fast now as well. Oh, the blowfish! Now these ones also give off Thunder Gems as well. And ideally you want to take them out fast because they will slam into you and do a heck of a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and make our way into the throne room for our next cutscene.
The trident is mine at last, and I couldn't have done it without your help, my dear.
Ursula, no! I didn't want this!
Why not? Aren't you tired of following your dear daddy's orders? Oh, yes. We had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What? Why, we have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Daddy!
The trident. We must get it back.
Come on, let's go! Wait. I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
Okay, we're going to keep our team as it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way out of here. Go ahead and head back down towards the grotto, but we're not actually going into the grotto, we're just going to be going towards it. Oh, yep, more blowfish.
Come on! Come on!
That causes us trouble. I think there's going to be another one spawned down towards where we're heading.
Come on!
Again, it really doesn't want to give me any of those Thunder Gems right now. Yep, there's the other blowfish. killed this one. No thunder gem there either. Oh, looks like I'm in for a fun time then on this playthrough, trying to get some of this done, but we'll see. Okay, so first things first, when we get to here, we're going to have to battle with shark features again before we can go to where we need to go. But again, it's not too difficult. He hits the keyblade and we can send him packing once again. Once you have dealt with him, you're going to want to make your way down to here, where Sebastian will chime in or interrupt us for a moment to tell us that he can open up a secret passageway. So we'll go ahead and make our way down through here. And we'll make our way down the right flank first. For a save point. And a Mega Ether. Now this is generally where I would have ended the last episode, but there were a few long-winded, heartless battles that I should have edited out, and because I didn't edit out those battles, it made the video slightly longer than it should have been, so I had to end it slightly earlier than planned. But it's all good. Okay, so now we're going to make our way through here. Before I go any further, there's something I need to do. First, get rid of these guys a minute. Come on, go blues. There you are. Alright, before we go any further, there is something we just need to do a second. And that is, we're going to dump some of these potions because we are going to be using a fair bit of magic in this fight. So we want to set ourselves up with a couple of Mega Ethers. I think that should suffice. Okay. Once you've stocked yourself up with the Ethers and stuff and you're confident that you've saved your game and everything and you're ready to go, going to make your way through here and into the tidal abyss. And this is where we are going to go ahead and go down the tunnel of unfortunate souls, as I like to call them, because that's what Ursula calls them in the film. And if we continue making our way through, we'll end up in Ursula's lair, where we shall have our first of the two boss fights with her. And in order to take her out, we need to basically wait till she casts a spell and then open fire on the cauldron in the middle. But of course we've also got Flotsam and Jetsam to worry about, so we're going to need to get them out of the way as well. Still don't hear out of the way. It is possible to damage her without hitting the cauldron, but it's a lot harder. Okay, while she's down, we want to strike her with everything we've got. Let's just use up the move for a second to restore our magic. We're actually doing a fair bit of damage to her, actually. cauldron exploded and blew her out. I like it. And that's Flotsam and Jetsam dealt with now as well. They are now gone. She accidentally blew them up with the trident. And we get the mermaid kick, which we're going to be using in a minute. But before that, we're going to go and... where is it? There it is. So I believe it was fire that I saw first when I used to activate this.
Fire! See ya! Fire! Wind! Ha!
Why won't you hit?
Fire!
It's supposed to be able to make it explode, and it's supposed to... oh wait, unless we have to go out and back in again maybe? Just try going out and back in.
This should help.
Oh, it's risen up now, there we go.
See ya!
That didn't work. Oh, there we go. Ha! There we go. I knew it was something to do with that. And then if we just drop down, you will notice it's dropped a chest onto the floor. And that gives us another mithril. Okay, so next up then we're going to go to our shared abilities here. And we're going to equip the mermaid kit because we are going to need it in order to reach the final boss fight for this area. Go ahead and make our way out of here back into the Den of Tides, and then what we're going to do is we are just going to divert our course around the corner here to the safe point so we can just restore our MP and what little bit of health we have, excuse me, lost. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then from here we are going to head back to the... so we basically need to head for that tunnel that had that raging current in it basically. So I'm going to quickly pause the recording while I go and make my way out there, and I will see you there in just a moment, folks. Okay, so then from here at the bottom of the current tunnel with our mermaid kit, we are going to push our way up through to the back here. And it's going to be a bit of a scrap to get up there, but we'll do it. And we want to be staying to the right hand side because this is the tunnel that we want. I recommend if you're doing this on the higher levels, the higher difficulties, put lots of thunder protection on, because this boss fight, she dishes out a lot of lightning magic, so you're going to want to protect against that. Since I'm on the easier difficulty, I shouldn't need it quite so much because she's not going to damage me very much because I've got a lot of defense ups that I've used. But like I said, if you're going on the harder difficulty, so that's the normal difficulty or the hard difficulty, you're going to want lots of lightning protection on. So for instance, I would recommend using, let me just go into my slot here, so I would recommend the things like the Thunder Ring. That gives you 20% protection against lightning damage, or it reduces it by 20%, and it also slightly raises your physical defense as well. There's also, what else have we got here? See what else I've actually got here. Do you know what, that actually is the only accessory I've got, unbelievably. But you can get more thunder rings and things from the shop, or you can the Heartless here that give you the Thunder Gems. You can farm those for the Thunder Rings as well, I believe. Don't quote me on it though. And since I've got an empty slot here that I was unaware that I had, I think I'm going to go ahead and chuck my Ifrit Bangle on, just for a bit of extra damage. And I might see about getting rid of this ribbon now as well. The ribbon also will reduce all elemental damage as well, actually, now that I think about it. So actually I think I might just keep that on. Alright then, here we go. I also recommend having the wind spell set up as well, which is Arrow. I've got that one set up already. Alright, here we go. So we start off by casting Arrow. That will offer us a little bit of extra protection, and then we can just focus on leathering her basically at this point. As you can see, she has got a fair bit of health. And as we get her health bar down, she's going to start dishing out those lightning attacks a lot more, and it's going to become a lot more relentless. So even on the easier difficulty, you are going to need to keep an eye on your health. Bear that in mind. Just go ahead and cast her again.
Time to teach you some respect!
Almost got it. These one things are going to start getting a little bit deadly now. We might check the hill in a second.
Get ready!
Heal out here actually. She's starting to hit quite hard
This
now.
won't be pretty!
Both Donald and Goofy are down. As you can see, her lightning bolts are hitting left, right and centre now at this point. Oh, we've done it. Yeah, on the harder difficulties, she does hit really hard. So, like I said, yeah, you're going to want to lay on all that thunder defense, and you're definitely going to want to use your wind spell to protect yourself. So that's 2 members of the Council of Evil now defeated. We just have Oogie Boogie, Captain Hook and Maleficent left now, as well as Hades. But they will all be getting their comeuppance soon enough. And our Thunder Spell now gets an upgrade as well, and we get the Ansem's Report 3. Okay then, well, let's wrap this area up. So we're going to quickly make our way back to the grotto. With Ursula now defeated for the time being, there will be no more Heartless. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this mermaid kick back off now because we don't need it. And it's getting in my way a little bit because it does make it a bit harder to go up and down when I'm trying to reach stuff that's low down or stuff that's higher up. It's a bit of a pain. Okay, here we go.
me, Sora. Your world? What's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Okay, and we now get the crab claw blade, which we'll go ahead now and equip, which will make us a bit stronger, I think. Actually, no, it's about the same strength, isn't it? But it does give us an MP boost, so it's still worth doing. Right, that's us done here then in Atlantica. Let me get it right. So we're going to head back to Traverse Town now, and I will see you there in just a moment. And we're going to be dropping into the first district first. Okay then, back in the first district here. We're going to quickly wrap up another side quest a second before we head to the 100 Acre Woods, and we're going to go ahead and make our way into here. Out here we'll find Geppetto. We can get a few more things as well. Now what we'll get given here will be based on how many Heartless we've killed. So that's Sid. I can't remember the exact numbers for this, so I think to get the Yuffie one it's about 1500 Heartless, I think. It looks like we've killed a fair few. We can grab this for the Wishing Star Keyblade. But I also came in here for this, the last of the postcards. That was my main reason for coming in. So we go ahead and make our way out of here now. And over to the post box, we can finish that up. For a defense up. And then next up we're going to go to the Dalmatian house actually. I'll see you right there. Okay, so here in the Dalmatian house then we can collect our next load of rewards. And I apologise if my voice comes through a bit loud. I may have accidentally put myself just a tad too close to the microphone just then. I do apologise. Let's see. Okay, so we've not quite got enough for the next torn page yet then. Because we do get one of the torn pages from collecting, I believe it's 50 to 60 Dalmatians. But right now we're... I'm guessing we're not quite there just yet. Let's have a quick glance and see how far we are. So we've got 48. So we're only 2 puppies off actually. But this is what you should have so far if you've been following me at present. And we are going to be picking up a few more Dalmatians in our next world when we get there. But for now, we are going to be going back to the 100 Acre Woods, so I'll see you there in just a moment. Okay then, here in the 100 Acre Woods, we want to be coming down to this part of the book here, to this tree just here. So we'll go ahead and we will go ahead and enter. And the first thing we're going to need to do is rescue Eeyore from the stream, as he's unfortunately fallen in. Well, I say fallen in. I suspect that Tigger might be behind it, but who can say for certain? All we know is he's in the river and we need to get him out. Let's go get him. I don't actually know what happens if you let him drift off downstream. There we go, we've got him. So as we can see, his tail has come off and we now need to find that. And that's where our mini game is going to come into play, because we're going to take Pooh Bear here up to the tree and put him on the swing, and we're going to try and see if we can find it from the swing. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get Pooh Bear over to the tree, and we need to basically just have him follow us by locking onto him. But beware of the honey pots. Try and keep him away from the honey pots if you can, because if he sees them he will start to feast on them, and that will be the end of it. You'll have to wait for him to finish feasting. Oakley dokley. Here we come to the swing, and what we've got to do is we've got to basically make Pooh Bear swing a certain amount of distance. To get Eeyore's tail we need a distance of between, I believe it's 25 and 30 meters, and then in order to make sure that we've done everything, in order to get the bonuses at the end, we need to also launch him 40 meters. So let's give it a go. All right. Alright, here we go then. Oh, that's a bit too far. Okay, so if you send him too far, like I've just done, which is a bit of a pain, if we just make our way across the bridge here, go talk to Pooh, and it will teleport you back to the swing. And yep, we will go ahead and try again. Alright, let's give it a try. Ooh, that's 31. I think that's just a little bit too far. Yeah, it is. We were just over the mark we needed, but that wasn't bad. That was a good improvement. We shaved a good 9 meters off of that, so we're getting there. I think we'll get it on this next one, because the tail is inside of Eeyore's house there, you see. Let's give it another go. we go. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Perfect. That should. There we go. Okay. Stop going off. Okay, and we now get stopper, so our stop spell has been upgraded. And we're just going to quickly enter back in because we're going to do the swing challenge one more time. This time we need to make sure to shoot Pooh Bear over 40 meters, well 40 meters or further. And that's actually a lot easier because we basically just go hell for leather with it and just, you know, send him flying basically. Alright, here we go then. Ugh, that's 36 meters, that's not far enough. We need him to go further than that. I've never had trouble sending him that far. It's normally the other way around that I struggle with. I'm a bit surprised actually at this. Let me try again one more time. Nope, that was only 31 meters. What the hell is going on? Maybe I'm hitting it too late. Maybe I need to hit it a bit sooner. But we don't want that keyblade out. Put the keyblade away, Sora. We're not in battle here, thank you. Let's try this again. 1. There we go. Blimey, he went absolutely flying that time. Perfect. Alright, that concludes this minigame. We are done. And that also concludes this episode as well. And we'll be picking things up again next time, where we will be going to a brand new world, which is Halloween Town. So thank you very much for watching. If you've liked what you see, be subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you all next time for more Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix. Take care, folks.